If you're someone who doesn't even want to change your life, leave this video right now. I already know the people who truly want to change will stay till the end, whether the video entertains them or not. Because deep down, you're tired. Tired of opening your phone for 5 minutes and losing 2 hours. Tired of telling yourself you'll lock in tomorrow. Tired of watching other people become disciplined while your own mind keeps betraying you. And the worst part? You know exactly what's ruining your life, but you still do it anyway. That's why Ayanokoji scares people. Not because he's emotionless, not because he's smarter, but because he understands one thing most people never will: distraction is psychological warfare. And most of you are losing before the day even starts. You wake up and instantly consume noise, notifications, dopamine, attention. Your brain never gets a moment to breathe. Then you wonder why you can't focus on your goals for more than 10 minutes. Pause and think about that. Some of you haven't been alone with your own thoughts in years. And that's the scary part. Ayanokoji never gets distracted because he doesn't react emotionally to everything around him. Most people see something attractive, painful, exciting, uncomfortable, and instantly move. Instantly respond. Like puppets. But him? He pauses. He watches his own mind first. That's a different level of control. And honestly, you know what hurts the most? The version of you that could have been dangerous already exists in your head. You've seen glimpses of him at 2 a.m., during workouts, during those random nights when motivation suddenly hits and you promise yourself you'll change. But by morning, he disappears. Why? Because your feelings control your actions more than your decisions do. Nobody talks about this. The average person isn't weak because they're lazy. They're weak because they can't sit with discomfort long enough to become strong. The second life feels boring, hard, awkward, lonely. They escape. Music, scrolling, gaming, validation, anything to avoid facing themselves. And you do it too. You say you want focus, but you panic the moment silence enters your room. You say you want discipline, but your hand reaches for your phone without permission. That's not freedom. That's programming. Psychology hook number 1. The more distracted your mind becomes, the less you can hear your real thoughts. That's why some people stay busy 24/7. Because slowing down forces them to meet someone they've been avoiding. Themselves. Pause and think about that. Ayanokoji understands something terrifying. Emotions are temporary, but consequences aren't. Most people destroy their future over moods that lasted 15 minutes. Anger, lust, sadness, insecurity. One emotional moment can ruin years. You know it too. And maybe that's why this video feels uncomfortable. Because part of you knows your biggest enemy was never school, money, or other people. It was the lack of control over your own mind. Psychology hook number 2. Every time you break a promise to yourself, your brain trusts you less. Read that again in your head. That's why confidence disappears. Not because you're ugly. Not because you're unlucky. Because deep down, your mind remembers every time you said, "I'll change," and didn't. But here's the shift nobody expects. Control isn't built in huge moments. It's built in invisible ones. Closing the app when nobody would know. Staying focused when nobody's watching. Sitting in silence instead of escaping. Tiny choices. Repeated daily. That's how someone becomes untouchable mentally. And the craziest part? The world rewards distracted people with temporary comfort, then punishes them with regret later. Comment, "Locked in," if you're tired of living on autopilot. Or don't. Your future will answer for you anyway. Psychology hook number 3. The mind follows what you repeat, not what you want. That means every distraction you feed becomes part of your identity. So ask yourself honestly, if your habits had a face, would you even respect yourself? And that's the question nobody wants to hear late at night. Ayanokoji never gets distracted because he realized something most people die without understanding. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your permanent prison. There's no middle ground. So the next time you reach for another distraction, remember this. Every second of control builds a person your old self would be terrified of. And one day, the same mind that once destroyed your life will become the reason nobody can stop you.